What's up, y'all? This is Trill 3L's Trillion Dollar Men. So URL just released Hitman Holla and Verb versus T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen. Now, as a quick side note, King of the Dot was supposed to release Hollow the Don and Disaster versus Disaster today, but I noticed last night they took down the trailer, so they probably not gonna release it. They probably found out that URL was releasing this 2-on-2 battle, and it really wouldn't benefit either party to release two major battles at the same time. So it was probably better that they didn't release it. But getting into this battle, Hitman Holla and Verb versus T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen, right? So when I was watching this in the building, I gotta say my perspective has changed since then. Now that I'm watching it on camera at home, but when I get to that point in the recap of where my perspective changed, I'm gonna let y'all know. Now, getting into this first round, Hitman Holla and Verb go first. Now, they started off solid, like we would expect Hitman Holla and Verb to start it off, right? In the middle of the round, Hitman Holla got the remix, crowd goes crazy, right? And then, like, not too long after that, or like right after that, he had a bar where he was like, y'all a bunch of backup singers and backup dancers. This here were backup singers and backup dancers. Crowd went crazy for that. And then after that, they had, you know what I mean, a little bit before that and a little bit after that, they had like some decent bars that garnered some good crowd reaction. But they cut the round off short. You feel what I'm saying? And they were saying, Smack was saying backstage that they couldn't go past this time. But with that being said, like, if they don't cut you off, keep going, because the fans wanted to see more. So you'll see that throughout the battle, and that's what kind of made this battle not live up to the potential that this battle had to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, first round for Brizz Rawsteen and T-Top, dope round. Now they started off their round with that slogan, and they started off the round with jokes. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, the very first few bars was the slogan and jokes. So from the very beginning of the round, they're getting the crowd engaged into the round. You feel what I'm saying? And preparing them to give them good crowd reaction further on in the round. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like they started it off great. I can't remember their bars like that because I didn't write those down. But first round has to go to T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen. They had a crazy performance, right? Now, second round. The second round, this is where my perspective started to change. In the building, I had T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen 3-0 Hitman Holla and Verb. But after watching this second round, Hitman Holla was about to start off right, and then they did a whole stint where Verb kind of like stopped him and started rapping, right? Hitman Holla was like, "Yo, do your Showtime," which is Verb's signature, and Verb is like, "I am doing it. I just didn't say the slogan." Then right after that, he had a line where he's like, "Old nigga still, let the steel rip." I am Logan this time. Like, you have to watch it to get the full impact of it. But when he said that, the crowd went crazy. Like, it was bars like that I didn't remember. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, they may have got this second round. You feel what I'm saying? But where it went wrong at, it's like they stopped the round abruptly. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere, like throughout all of their rounds. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what was kind of messing it up. But going into the second round for Brizz Rawsteen and T-Top, that second round was decent, but it wasn't as good as I remembered. You feel what I'm saying? I thought it was better in the building. Like I said, the energy is different, and I thought it was better than what it was. Like, again, they had good lines and all that, got some good crowd reaction, decent bars, had some good moments in that round, but it wasn't as solid as Verb's and Hitman Holla's round. Not counting that whole time issue. Now, getting to the third round, this is where it gets crazy again, because Verb and Hitman Holla, the third round wasn't as good to me as the first round and the second round, but they stopped their time early again. They stopped themselves this time. They thought Beasley and Smack said time, and Smack and Beasley like nobody called time. Like keep rapping. It was edging them on to keep rapping. But when I was in the crowd, I heard somebody else in the crowd call time. It was somebody like probably like a good ways back that called time. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody in the crowd called time, just playing it around. I guess Hitman Holla heard that. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Just stop. You feel what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like that's a setup. Like, because if you hear somebody in the crowd call time and Smack and Beasley are saying we did not call time, we're telling you to keep rapping and we're insisting that you keep rapping, why are you not? Are you stopping rapping? Why'd you stop rapping? You feel what I'm saying? Why are you not keep going? Why are you not gonna keep going when they're telling you to? That doesn't make sense. Now getting into T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen's third round. Third round was crazy. Definitely better than a second. They won that third round without what I'm about to tell y'all, but this is what kind of solidified that when Rain 910 came out and started rapping. Now, when I'm watching it, it was a little awkward because he had a line where he was like, in the contract it said they couldn't hit you, not me. That was a dope line, but it's coming from him is like his image is not really threatening to anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Especially Hitman Holla. So when he's saying that, it got a crazy crowd reaction. I feel like because we never seen Ray 910. You feel what I'm saying? But I felt like it would have got an even better crowd reaction if it was somebody else that was saying that. You feel what I'm saying? But right after that, to make it just kind of like an overkill, Tay-Rock came out and he spit a few bars, and the crowd was just going crazy. That just made it an overkill. Like, that's why I was thinking like, yo, 3-0 in the building, man. After this, I'm like, yo, 2-1, first round and second round for T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen. Second round, Verb and Hitman Holla. Now, for Tay-Rock's to come out, his bars, when I was in the building, I didn't think it was that dope. But watching them, I'm like, okay, it was pretty decent, especially for it to be something off the top that, you know what I mean, something spontaneous. So I like, all right, I get why the crowd was going crazy, and it's Tay-Rock, you feel what I'm saying? But again, T-Top and Brizz Rawsteen 2-1. They got the first round and the second round. Verb and Hitman Holla got the second round clearly to me, on camera anyway. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Go watch that battle because it is a good battle. But again, it wasn't the battle that it could have been if it wasn't for the time issues. But again, let me know how y'all feel about it. Comment, rate, hit that subscribe button. Trill 3Ls, $1 trillion men. Peace.